Any question? No questions means nothing understood. Okay, all clear.
How do you apply this lean process to different locations? There are different distribution. Like they are distributed different places.
They have to work together. They have to work together in different places. Right?
Yeah.
So we have to map their process, find out all the ways, and then find out way of.
No. See, open the 11, 10 or 9 only.
And this is done by the team.
I have segregated things.
Maybe if we apply the same for cloud.
Yeah, I have done a program recently to Oracle Cloud Computing Division, and they have called up last month and said they have got a lot of value of them.
So generally, I think that Google do follow the lean process rather than go for agile.
Mario का गेम है क्या?
Game?
We have done a hardware software
उसके ऊपर
services,
जैसे
logistics.
एमुलेट उसका वो भी है
Sir, we emphasized more on planning. We said on business problem we need to spend a lot of time planning, 70-80% or something. Right, which is again a traditional, conventional, in case of software development, conventional project management, where we spend a lot of time. I've written thousands of lines of project plan, but I keep on writing, keep on updating, keep on maintaining. It's never a foolproof plan, but this might not be really applicable. By spending 80% plan upfront, because that's not going to be valid. Anyway, assumptions gets failed, change requests come, customer needs more things and that. So how do you explain this? Because Agile concept says we should not spend too much time on planning. Right? Yeah, that's what it says. We cannot spend too much of time on planning because anyway things will change. Things will change. Yes.
Planning on Gemba.
So, just do a small correction, like the PDCA that is shown, it's the same iteration cycle. So, it's basically applied for a particular item and then several cycles.
Yeah, when the business problem is smaller, then you spend time on planning, but not for a
So, the PDCA cycle is also applied for a bigger problem. Break it into smaller problems and each of them you apply PDCA cycles.
I'll give you an example which may clarify. Sure. At IBM we were doing a project where, like just now somebody told about hardware. So what we did, testing people and developers and this started putting their time together for that. Their defect escape came down because they can together do the work much efficiently. That's a small plan. I don't know much about this Scrum, but I believe planning cycles have many in this.
Yeah, it's repeat. We have time boxed stuff.
Yeah, and it is continuous.
Continuous.
It's continuous.
Yeah.
So I showed you last slide with the small wheels.
Yeah.
So that is what
Hello.
small plan which is
Okay, so have you reached?
yes, plan will change. No problem is a big problem.
Yeah. Not
Say
just
no
much.
problem,
It is Embassy Tech Village.
It's a lot of problem I don't do it.
It is before New Horizon College. Before New Horizon, right side. Cessna Business Park is after New Horizon College. This is before New Horizon College.
Anywhere the
Embassy, Vrindavan Tech Village. It has been now renamed to Embassy Tech Village. To a first building on the left side. First building. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Any other question? Maybe for others.
Sure.
McDonald's वाला क्या कितनी?
Right? So that it flows fast. If you are not clear, hold it. BA or Google or Pandit, they should hold it. Everything is clear, release so that it just goes. That is all.
What about then decide at
what I'm saying. Hold it, you are not clear. Once you release, just shoot.
But it's like in software industry, I don't think so.
Yeah, I have another case. I think
If I can add to that, it's basically deliver as late as possible. You need a flavor of prototyping, faster cycles of feedback with the customer. Somewhere a lot of waste has been built into that system. So what Lean is coming out with the concept says software, yes, that is good for you. You are delivering, but what's happening to you inside? Try to see if you can minimize the waste of those several cycles of deliver, accept late, but deliver sooner. See what's in it there for you to reduce. That's the concept that Lean is trying to come and offer the software activity.
And decision making late is to the limit of delivery date.
Yes, that's what I want.
Delivery date is sacrosanct. Within that you can take your time making sure that delivery is 100% on time. Lateness is also related.
What I also want to add on, if there are further questions you can still take this. If you can please write on the pink slips, what are the challenges you find today in software where you feel it can be reduced? You can just write it out for us. We want to collect the hot banks and then we will come back to you because like I said, we want to introduce Lean to the software activity world and we start with you. And we start with clearing out your challenges, your problems, and we will come back to you once we look at these. So if you can write either on a piece of paper or pink slips, and we put a box for you, you can drop it there, and when tomorrow says we will come back to you, and we'll see how that can be taken forward for action. So that's the next step after the session. It's just not this session.
I believe these slides will be available to
yes,
us.
yes. Okay, that's very good. Alright, almost at the end, we're going to take those questions that are left unanswered. Alright, so I will read out the question. If anybody has a good answer, please try to discuss and challenge amongst yourself. Alright? Will we go with the first one? Can anyone tell me to get complete knowledge and training about Agile and Scrum? I think it's a simple one. Sure, yeah, that's one thing. Plus we also have yeah, okay, I'll read the question. Where can I get complete knowledge about Agile and Scrum?
Go to Scrum.org. Go look into the Scrum.org. That's two places that you can find.
Okay, answer.
That is my token.
Okay, those are different people associated with different organizations. All can go to software, my phone. But let me say, go to Scrum Alliance or Scrum.org. That's a starting point, and keep visiting Scrum Bangalore often. Plus, we also have independent trainers and consultants in this room. Get in touch with them. And as an organization, we also do scheduled trainings, in-house trainings. You can also get in touch with us. All right? Is that question answered? Next one. And in Agile, there's too much of change, and the team does not accept the change. I think it's a point of discussion. So in Agile, there's too much change, and the team does not accept those changes. I don't know who wrote that.
That's the basic.
Sure. That's in a sprint.
That's the basic principle of Agile, where changes are accepted with the last one.
I'll give you an example. We were in a training program and this guy asked, you were saying Agile manifestos respond to change over following a plan, and I'm working in my sprint, my product owner comes and tells me, okay, change this. And I change that. Then my product owner comes to tell me, no, change that. Then my product owner comes to tell me, no, that's not what I want, change that. You see, that becomes stupidity than agility, right? So I mean, someone said, respond to change. Well, within that sprint, try to avoid those changes as much as you can.
Don't change.
Yeah, don't respond to change too much. And rewarding in Agile, I think rewarding in Agile, rewarding in anything could also be done. Personally, my take on that.
Can you explain
is rewarding against
Rewarding
agile.
against agile. Rewarding against agile.
I don't think rewarding is against anything, right? The fundamentals we have to look at is rewarding going to motivate somebody? And we have to look at what motivates people. And that's just a title of a video by a person called Dan Pink. Go look at that on YouTube. 10-minute video beautifully explains what motivates people. Give them the purpose and the intention of doing things with the right skilled workers, and give them enough money. I mean, pay them enough so they are not thinking about money and focusing on the work. That's the short and burst for the video.
What's the video? Can you say that?
RSA animate. Go to RSA animate. Motivate. Motivation. It's a YouTube thing. Dan Pink. It's a 10 videos.
Okay, so that's the video.
Our motivations are unbelievable.
Dan Pink is the author, and what motivates people is the title, I guess. I could have played it, but in the interest of time. And there's another question that Avinash was taken. Business is one part of the organization, and IT is another part of the organization. And IT often looks like the weight that is pulling down the business, and they categorize IT cost as a separate entity itself. It's the IT cost. I think it's a problem to do with mindset. That's my personal take. But we work with some of the banks at the Netherlands, and the way they see it is IT is they're an IT company, and they're into the business of banking. That's how they see it. You get the difference between those? They're an IT company and they're into the business of banking. So they've made heavy investments in their infrastructure.
Let me give another example. How many through Uber or Uber? Right? What do they call it? Are they taxi company or ID?
Nice example. So they're an IT company, they're into online e-commerce business. Difference between project manager and agile coach? Well, let me ask you, what's the difference between a dictator and Buddha? Yeah, if you understand that, or a dictator and Mahatma Gandhi, maybe. Command and control versus enabling leadership. Well, do you want to add more? Anybody wants to add more? Empowering, all right. Yeah, but the person extent need not be always need not be.
But there is always a conflict of interest for them because their school of thought is always command.
Always.
It's another I saw in LinkedIn yesterday. A manager puts fire under you and a leader puts fire inside you.
Alright, excellent.
That's a good one.
I wish you had repeated that, JP.
No, Karan is tweeting that immediately.
Okay, another one. Should a Scrum Master have technical knowledge? Anybody?
Just before answering, how many of you think Scrum Master should have technical knowledge? To a certain extent. Yeah. He may not be a technical
Expert, but definitely he needs Scrum. Let me ask you another question. How many of us think Scrum Master should have influence at the management? Sure, why not? Okay, so should a Scrum Master have technical knowledge? Should a Scrum Master have influence with the management?
Not necessarily.
It is an added advantage. It's an added advantage. Not that you need to be a technical. You should be able to. Okay, that is expert.
There's a suggestion for us organizers is list out the speaker details so participants can network. I think what they meant is in the flyers that they handed out, they probably, so we could try to do that, yes. We'll also look at this one in the retrospective. Can anyone share experience of using Scrum in SAP projects? I think this was a question that came up last time as well. Scrum and SAP projects.
SAP projects. What exactly is it?
Generalized to product based something like that.
No, but it is used, okay, I actually trained them. In fact, okay, one company uses at least which I went going to and I trained them and they said okay, they started implementing because they have some problems. They called me, actually I went there. Okay, I showed, in fact I have a lot of SAP case studies which I presented to them, okay, where some Scrum actually given a lot of benefits in the SAP implementations. So in the product it works very well. It is not that okay, many people may think it is in product development, it doesn't work. Okay.
Usually,
a
related question would be like whether Scrum can be applied to SAP. That's a general question. Whether it's all class or SAP.
I'll give an example.
I do have some of the experience.
Scrum and the ERP implementation go hand in hand very well. When I was just in Singapore, before, I was working for this company for January. Right? They implemented this quite well. And just applied all the principles without any process.
Okay.
I don't think why we can't.
It works, that's what I'm saying. There's a company which is done yes. Started and it is all
Just for this time is yeah, I remember. Next time probably I'll take it as like
Okay, so I really don't know the definition for normal coaches, but if you really talk about an agile coach, the more you're away from the software, you are better than agile coach. And if I want to relate a Scrum Master, the more you have political management skill, you are a better Scrum Master. Apart from
That means yes,
most of my agile and Scrum knowledge comes from my social engineering initiatives, working with people, public policy and things, and I apply back into software because it's more to do with people, nothing wrong with technology.
How to sustain the change is a question. How to sustain the change? I think it was for Sachin who spoke about the art of agile coaching. How to sustain the change brought by agile coaching. So you remember, I think Ram mentioned Doc's cane is always bent, you can't straighten it, and then we spoke about pills, rehabilitation as coaching. And then at some point in time, we try to straighten a dog's tail. How do you sustain that? I think that was the question. Like if you bring in a change in a particular person that we work together, how do you sustain the change in a person? What do you think? How can we sustain the change?
See, actually change is a constant. Change actually, okay. So, it is not sustaining change. Obviously, you have to keep doing change. It's not that it's stable and it will not stop at any point.
Sure. So I think the coaching should be constant in that case.
So, if I were to relate this, it's about creating a culture of practicing agile. So, culture can be sustained and provided we give emphasis to it. So, there is a guy called Pete Behrens who talks about inside out approach, where you start with the culture and then processes and then tools. But most of the companies go the other way. They get stuck in Scrum and other tools, and then they hardly pay attention to the organization structure and culture. They would probably never pay attention. If you go the opposite way, inside out, it can be sustainable.
There are a couple of other points. Normally, teams undergo different stages of formation, right? This formation, then storming, and then performing. So the moment you get into the performing stage, I think it's safe to assume that they can continue. But when the change in the team happens, right? Moving of people, joining of people, try to maintain about 70%, 60% of the performing team members so that the sustenance can continue. If you change the fully performing team, then it's a good chance of again becoming a forming team. So you need to be very careful how much percentage can be disturbed from them. You can maintain, you can sustain.
coming back to the example that we gave, top scale organization, it is meant for a reason. And whenever we talk about the change, we need to help people understand the reason or the value that they are going to get. If I straight away commit 10 days, adopt Agile or do Scrum, it might not make any sense. I'll be the outsider, I'll be the editor. But if I tell you that it makes sense for us to inspect and adapt in shorter cycles, and through that value system I take you into a life, it is a bigger chance that we raise our own architecture. So, whenever we talk about any change that we're going to build about, don't talk about the change first, talk about the problem that they have, talk about the solution, and more often than not, if you're coming up with a commonsensical solution, it's going to be a challenge.
I think that's a very good point. You have to align this change with what value you are adding or what problem you are solving. To identify those two questions. This is the better team alignment.
That's why we have retros.
Exactly.
If we need to change.
Yeah, I'm just thinking in this dog example, is the dog willing to change? And that's something that should be considered.
That's why we are human beings.
We shouldn't change. Now bringing that to coaching, is that person we're trying to coach, is he willing to change? I don't know, that's a big topic.
So that's what sense of purpose.
Yes. Last question, who is accountable if a Scrum team fails to meet commitments and a project fails?
Entire team.
When you say entire team, who are the members of the entire team?
Yeah, that is different. Whereas Scrum team on the
Okay, Scrum team.
Is that your question?
See the members of the team that we are referring to are very young people.
Very young.
Yeah, 3 years, 4 years experience. If we say that we have a bunch of those people, and we say you are a Scrum team, you are accountable.
See, that's the point. It's not always you, it's me.
Who is this person who is saying you are accountable?
Scrum master.
Who is this person who is saying you are accountable? Okay.
Why do they want to do that?
Why do you why the build fail? The requirements under the solution not developed at all, or all is not developed for its requirements. In this case, what would be
See, in any organization or any project, there is a mission of accountability.
Yes.
Right? Somebody is the owner and accountable.
That's
So, see, that has to be very clear. Right? In any organizational hierarchy you see today, there is accountability, there are people who are owners.
Yeah.
Okay. The first level of ownership lies on the product owner to explain the requirement to the team.
Explain.
Second, responsibility is with the team, which is not having enough skill set to deliver that.
Let me elaborate on that. The product owner sits in US. He is an executive. He is a business executive. So we cannot sit here and say you are accountable. That's the reality of the situation.
Why is not? Why is not?
He has given this. He has given it.
You're not working for your product.
Yeah. See, if the requirements are clear, the grooming will be done properly, and planning will be done properly, and everything will be good.
The team is not working and the team has not met the goal.
Why team is not working?
Hey, I just gave a I was watching this Arnab Goswami's political news last night. It seems like the people that clean the streets of Delhi have called a strike. And the government is not paying them. Well, BJP is saying it's the other party is saying it's the other party. Where's the product? I mean, what happens? Streets are not clean yet. So what's the point of doing that? I think that's the kind of thought that should be here.
When we start looking at one person as accountable, the total base of the Agile itself is shattered there. It's a collective responsibility. Yes.
Let me say one more thing. Actually, in Agile projects we fail. Not that we don't fail.
Yes.
Right? But we fail quite fast in the cycle. And it's not too late and not too much damage. So we are in the right track. We address that, right? So unfortunately, I have done so many years of traditional project management, and after 8 months, we realize that we're not going in the right way. That's too long. Right? In Agile, it's just 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, we know where we are going. So actually,
Traditional project management, it is very clear. The project manager is responsible for the failure of the project.
See, in this case, I think the culture and undoing a bit of a mindset also helps, because traditionally we are looking at to play ourselves safe, not look at the next guy down the line. So I think we have to undo a bit of mindset that is not one person final process. It is a system as a whole.
Who is management?
Who is management?
Who is that? Are they directly involved in the project?
Give money.
Who give money?
I can explain that situation by saying the team is responsible.
Again, see,
The team is very,
okay, let me ask one question.
But they only wanted agent to be implemented, right? So obviously,
So we
that
cannot
way they
convert them
cannot.
for implementing agile.
Actually, it's not that discussion offline. It's a great discussion.
Maybe we can take it
Alright, last person. I was saying again, this was more than 5 companies where actually I went and talked to them for agent trainings and other things. It's the same scenario. They have the same thing. They say that they are implementing, but they are not understood what is a change. And they keep saying that again. Now I have a fixed speed, I can't accept change, but I want to go agile. It's same thing. What you are saying is again, my viewers is somewhere else. I do not want him to be accountable and all. That's what I'm saying. When you need to have a see, if you implement it in the right way, if it is not properly implemented, it is a senior management which has to train the people properly and ensure that it is implemented. So it is their fail. They cannot blame you. They the team. And when I say team, means that the team includes all these 3 roles: PO, Scrum Master, and the team, the development team. That's it. Because when I explain this also, many people realize that actually to change it. Because at least I have seen at least 2 cases.
Nice discussion. If you want, we do have after this.
After we formally end, there's some minutes that are here.
Yes. Yeah, I'm the channel.